Hello everyone, and welcome to my Young and Restless official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Adam comes to check on his father's recuperation at the new property. Victor claims that he will soon resume boxing. Adam tells him he was right to move to the ranch with Chelsea, saying it was the best decision he could have made, after telling him to relax. They discuss how great things have been for Connor, and Adam acknowledges that he's shocked Chelsea has realized they might have a future. Victor is happy to hear that. He believes his son should be happy. It feels like everything is vanishing into thin air. Victor praises his son's parenting abilities and they talk about how nicely things are going at Newman Media. Adam has an innate desire to uphold his father's legacy and make him proud. Victor is more grateful for that than he knows. He also thinks Chelsea's self-reinvention is admirable. The family welcomes her. From here, where do you go? What? Asks Victor. According to Adam, Chelsea appears receptive to the idea of a reunion, but it is ultimately up to her. His father will help them both. Adam is appreciative of their ultimate alignment. That makes his father happy, and he values everything he says. When Chloe gets to the ranch for breakfast with Chelsea, she feels nervous. Chelsea acknowledges that she also needed some time to adjust. She clarifies that although she and Adam are not yet formally back together, they are in the process of doing so. She tells Chloe how wonderful her father is. She has begun to recognize Adam's capacity for empathy and selflessness. Chelsea is aware that Chloe has good cause to dislike and not trust him. She wants her to inform her that it would be a bad idea to get back together with him. Chloe says she's lucky, which surprises her. Chelsea takes her temperature and inquires as to whether she requires medical assistance. Chloe has come to the realization that offering dating advice to others never works. Furthermore, she must acknowledge that Adam has been good to his son. Chelsea believes she deserves some happiness in her life, and it appears that she and Adam are stronger together. She is confident that she will choose wisely. Hearing Chelsea say all of this is a relief. Is she crazy to hope this could work out, even though she is extremely happy? There is nothing better than this functioning, in Chloe's opinion. Adam shows up. Chloe, who wishes him well before leaving for work, makes things difficult. When Adam is by himself, he tells Chelsea how amazing his father is, and she responds that Chloe was a huge help. He believes that Chloe instructed her to flee. When she acknowledges that Chloe has blessed their reunion, he believes she is joking. Is that what this is? He asks. She advises him not to make a mistake. They share a kiss. He and Nick attempt to determine why he would have received a text from the shuttered medical institution at Billy's. Nick cautions him against clicking on the link they supplied him. It might be a trap. Billy maintains that this is their best opportunity. Nick tells Faith over the phone that they haven't discovered anything new. He clicks the link and sits down with Billy on the couch. When the video feed of Sharon and Phyllis opens, they are taken aback. They question whether this is real. Nick is concerned that Billy's hasty departure to retrieve them is illogical. Why would they show the women their location after taking them? Billy observes that the page has a link at the bottom. An animation of a skull emerging from an envelope appears when he opens it. Who will pay the price to save the life of the mind, is the text's title. Nick and Billy hop in a car and head out. They assume that this has to do with something other than a ransom. All of this could be a trap. Nick proposes that they give Chance a call and tell him everything. When Billy does, the police arrive. Billy and Nick are committed to arriving there first. Alan uses his phone to observe Phyllis and Sharon in the clinic basement while he sits in the park. I wish you luck, he laughs. Tracy admits to Jack and Diane at the GCAC that she never imagined being married again. Alan texts to say he's on his way back while she continues to talk about how fortunate she is. He offers her a hug before they hasten to go, and Jack and Diane are ecstatic for her. Tracy is waiting with champagne as Alan gets to his suite. He tells her how amazing she is and pours them each a drink. She has made him a better guy, and he can't picture his life without her. They raise a toast. He stares into her eyes for a moment, then takes the ring out. Tracy believes it's ideal. Declaring his love for her, he drops to one knee and makes another proposal. She would be happier marrying him than anything else. She expresses gratitude to him for the enchantment he has brought into her life as he puts on the ring. A notification that there has been an attempted security breach buzzes through his phone. Tracy recommends that they move quickly when Alan and her talk about their wedding plans. He says they will have an amazing future. She responds that her prince is all she needs when he proposes that she deserves a wedding straight out of a fairy tale. Tracy proposes that he check his phone when it rings. Nothing matters more than her and this moment, he claims. Phyllis and Sharon are still attempting to pick the door lock at the clinic basement. Phyllis fidgets with the lock while they argue. An alarm goes off just as she believes she has it. They put their hands over their ears till the ringing stops. Sharon is adamant that their relatives will locate them, but Phyllis argues there is no way out. The redhead finds it impossible to think that anyone will discover them before it's too late. Sharon makes an effort to soothe her. Phyllis glances at the final hint, realizing that their kidnapper enjoys riddles. They are curious about the origin of the card it was on. Both that and the poison Sharon was given yesterday were absent. They discover their captor has been entering their room while they are asleep. Phyllis questions whether they enter and observe them dozing off like infants. They would most likely be dead if they had woken up and discovered them. However, they might even catch their captor in the act if they are approaching. The sicko will have to enter if they can locate the camera and turn it off. Sharon is concerned that they would worsen the situation. They must be intelligent. This is clever, according to Phyllis. As they scheme, they pick up a book and act like they are reading. They must switch off the camera and lure them out in order to demolish the world their captor has created. They can bring this freak down together. Diane and Jack visit Crimson Lights and discuss his sister's happiness. Just when she believed she would spend the rest of her life alone, she appears to have discovered her true love. He is eager to share the good news with Ashley and Billy. Tracy couldn't have scripted a greater love story, in Jack's opinion. Have you yet to join our Facebook groups for soap spoilers? In our groups, which are devoted to recaps, spoilers, rumors, gossip, and comings and goings, you may converse with other soap lovers who share your interests. Visit our Canadian Day Ahead Recaps group, Young and Restless. Here are the spoilers for the upcoming 2 weeks of The Young and the Restless. Fans can anticipate a connection between Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, and Claire Grace Newman, Haley Aaron, from March 10th to 21st. Michelle Stafford's character, Phyllis Summers, is poisoned. Additionally, Nick Newman, Joshua Morrow, and Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, embark on a desperate rescue attempt after Chance Chancellor, Connor Floyd, receives a lead. Let's discuss the upcoming events in the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Poisoned Phyllis Summers. Something horrible occurs right after Sharon Newman, Sharon Case, is certain that the captor wants them to forgive one another. Phyllis falls over in agony as she becomes suddenly very nauseous. Sharon is left frantically trying to figure out what's going on. The enigmatic captor informs Phyllis that there is no justification for keeping her around because she refuses to play the game. Naturally, Sharon will not allow Phyllis to pass away. Phyllis receives the antidote after Sharon hastily solves a puzzle. It won't be appreciated by Phyllis. However, that won't be the only risk. The captor engages in games with Sharon and Phyllis over the week. At least once, each team gains the upper hand, but what will happen in the end? Possibility the Chancellor's lead. He finally gets a lead on the missing women while he's with Chance. Chance tells Billy and Nick the information. Naturally, Billy and Nick end up rescuing the day as a result of this. An intriguing remark from Phyllis was that Sharon was expecting Nick to show up and save the day. That sounds like it could happen. Summer's triumph for Newman. She spoils Claire's special evening with Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, over with Summer Newman, Allison Lanier. Claire orders a strong drink at the bar while she waits for Kyle, all decked out. Holden approaches Claire at that point. What will happen during this unexpected encounter? It appears like Alan Laurent, Christopher Cousins, is planning to be married. March 17, 2025, week. According to spoilers for the upcoming 2 weeks of The Young and the Restless, Phyllis and Sharon may finally be released from captivity. However, there can be long-term consequences. Would the encounter alter Sharon and Phyllis's perceptions of one another as well? There are various indications that Tracy and Alan's relationship might not work out. Perhaps Peter Bergman's character Jack Abbott will be concerned that Tracy and Alan are going too quickly. There should be more shocking revelations regarding Damian Kane, Jermaine Rivers, elsewhere. Damian's relationship with Lily Winters, Crystal Khalil, is another. Keep an eye on Holden since he's beginning to worry me, even though Damian might not be as horrible as some fans believe. Post your ideas in the space provided for comments below. Don't forget to keep watching the CBS or Paramount Plus soap opera to see what happens next. The intricate and multi-layered drama of The Young and the Restless continues to captivate audiences as characters navigate complex relationships, personal growth, and high-stakes situations. One of the most compelling storylines currently unfolding involves Adam Newman's journey toward reconciliation with his father, Victor, and his tentative steps toward rebuilding a future with Chelsea Lawson. Meanwhile, the harrowing ordeal of Sharon Newman and Phyllis Summers, who are trapped in a sinister game orchestrated by an unknown captor, keeps viewers on the edge of their seats. These parallel narratives, along with the romantic entanglements and familial dynamics of other Genoa City residents, create a rich tapestry of emotion, suspense, and intrigue. Adam's visit to the new ranch to check on his father's recovery marks a significant moment in their often tumultuous relationship. Victor, ever the resilient patriarch, confidently declares that he'll be back to boxing soon, a testament to his indomitable spirit. Adam, while urging his father to take it easy, acknowledges that Victor was right about the move to the ranch being beneficial for him, Chelsea, and their son, Connor. This admission is a rare moment of vulnerability for Adam, who has spent much of his life striving to earn his father's approval and live up to the Newman legacy. Victor, in turn, expresses his pride in Adam's parenting skills and his admiration for Chelsea's personal reinvention. The conversation underscores a newfound alignment between father and son, a development that fans have long hoped to see. Victor's support for Adam and Chelsea's potential reunion adds another layer of warmth to their interaction, highlighting the possibility of healing and happiness for the Newman family. Chelsea's journey toward reconciliation with Adam is equally poignant. Her candid conversation with Chloe Mitchell reveals the depth of her internal conflict. Chelsea acknowledges Adam's growth as a father and his capacity for understanding and selflessness, qualities that have softened her stance toward him. Chloe, initially skeptical, surprises Chelsea by expressing her support for their potential reunion. This moment of validation is crucial for Chelsea, who has struggled with guilt and self-doubt in the aftermath of her past mistakes. Chloe's acknowledgement that Adam has been good for Connor and that Chelsea deserves happiness provides the reassurance she needs to consider a future with Adam. Their subsequent kiss, filled with hope and tentative optimism, signals a new chapter in their relationship, one that fans are eager to see unfold. However, not all is calm in Genoa City. The chilling storyline involving Sharon and Phyllis's captivity continues to escalate, with the women facing increasingly dire circumstances. Their captors' twisted games, which include poisoning Phyllis and forcing Sharon to solve riddles to obtain the antidote, underscore the psychological torment they are enduring. The discovery that their captor has been entering the room while they sleep adds a new layer of terror to their predicament. Phyllis's determination to turn the tables by disabling the camera and luring their captor into the room demonstrates her resilience and resourcefulness, while Sharon's cautious approach highlights her strategic thinking. Their uneasy alliance, born out of necessity, is a fascinating dynamic that keeps viewers invested in their survival. Meanwhile, Billy Abbott and Nick Newman's frantic efforts to rescue Sharon and Phyllis add urgency to the storyline. The mysterious text message that leads them to a video feed of the captive women raises more questions than answers. The cryptic animation of a skull and the accompanying message, "Who will pay the price to save the life of the mind," suggests that their captors' motives are far more complex than a simple ransom demand. Billy's impulsive determination to act contrasts with Nick's cautious approach, reflecting their differing personalities and priorities. Their decision to involve Chance Chancellor adds a sense of hope, but the looming possibility of a trap keeps the tension high. Alan Lauren's subplot introduces a touch of romance and intrigue amidst the chaos. His proposal to Tracy Abbott, set against the backdrop of their shared happiness and mutual admiration, is a heartwarming moment. However, the subtle hints of trouble, such as the security breach notification on Alan's phone, suggest that their idyllic relationship may face challenges. Tracy's eagerness to marry quickly and Alan's insistence that nothing is more important than their moment together add a sense of urgency to their storyline, leaving fans curious about what lies ahead for the couple. The broader Genoa City landscape is also rife with drama. Summer Newman's meddling in Kyle Abbott and Claire Grace's relationship introduces a new layer of conflict, while Holden Novak's growing connection with Claire hints at potential romantic entanglements. The evolving dynamics between these characters, along with the ongoing mystery surrounding Damian Kane and his interactions with Lily Winters, ensure that there is never a dull moment in Genoa City.